72 yards and a touchdown. Herbert again, able to swing and fall forward to the 41. Here's Ja'Marr Chase tonight. A pretty good way to start this game. A lot of soft coverage on the outside initially. There's the touchdown against the first-year player and tries. They started giving him a little bit more help. But like I said, it's a bit unfair when you're asking him. That's the one that Ja'Marr Chase is going to be thinking about tonight.
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a big fish
all over.
Girl, I'm still a fan of you.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he gets it around 6 there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Caught quick right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Levis from the shotgun. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now it's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Kittle brings it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made by Carter. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a 1st for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got
best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Willis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Here's Willis to the air. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain. Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down. Willis now. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, Jim Bay, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll have Ty Zentner out now to send this one flying. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Levis now off the play fake. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
And it's picked off, but, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing now, off play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Finds a big lane. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They'll try and punch it in. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Willis. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hauled in by Godwin. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Shotgun now for Levis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Willis. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Willis to throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Levis out of the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Browns pick it up.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. But one player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
Play action on 1st down. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Titans 14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They've got first down from the 31. Stiff arm success. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Kate, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Throwing is Willis. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
31. Titans 14. Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
The give on second to Pollard. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming. Levis from the shotgun. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Throwing from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Titans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Oh, there he was, a step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do. Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or two away from that kind of glory.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Trying again with Pollard. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Levis now against the blitz. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They're running the option, short side, and he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Willis looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Cine. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 41. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Levis back to throw. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Punt team on the field. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to keep it this time. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Into the hands of Kittle. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Here's Willis. Kittle brings it in. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
17. Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Levis here on 1st down. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Levis. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, Levis. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Levis throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Browns take over the first down at their own 40-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Escapes the pocket. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Levis now off the play fake. Finds his man Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Browns nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Browns come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Orlando.